Okay, so we're at the stage where we want to add some other elements to our space in the form of images or sounds. You can also add video. I'm not going to demonstrate that because you won't be using it for your project. So the process is basically the same though. So even though I'm not going to be showing you how to insert movies, if you know how to insert a sound, the movie basically works the same way. Another comparison I'd like to make, anyone that's familiar with video editing, you have to bring in all the elements you're going to use in the movie before you use them. So it's not a case of saying insert image, it's a matter of taking all your images and sounds and other media and making them available in the library first, and then dragging them from that media library onto the space. So the media library I'm referring to is right here. This arrow here opens up the media vault, so to speak. You can see that I already have media here. These are all sounds that I used for the bully-proof vest. Here are some images I used. Prior to that headspace, I made something to do with robotics, and you can see that I have movies in here also. So anything you want to anything you want to use in a space has to go here first. So to get stuff here, we have to click the upload button. I'm going to click this upload button, and I'm going to navigate to the place where I have my media. In this case, I simply put it in the My Documents thing, which it would not be a good choice for you guys. You guys want to collect your media first, keep it in your network folder, and then when you come to this open dialog box, you're going to navigate to your network folder and get your stuff from there. So you can see I got a lot of different stuff in here. I want to be using this France sound, and I also captured a Bulgaria picture, and I saved a France picture, and I saved a Netherlands picture. I got all of my pictures from Flickr, and I searched for things that were licensed via Creative Commons because I don't want to use copyrighted material. So I'm either going to make it myself or find elements that are licensed via Creative Commons. So I've chosen 4 different things by holding down Control and clicking the items I want. Now I can click Open. You can see that these are all in line. They're not actually uploading until I click this upload button. And you can see the status right here of the 4 items uploading, and you can see that they've completed. So I can, it closes automatically for me. Now I can see them listed here. Okay, I'm gonna actually, since I see Bulgaria right here, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the Bulgaria picture out here. And I'm gonna close this for right now because I want to focus on the space part. So I have my picture next to my text. Again, if I want to take that text and push it up, my space grows, which is fine. And I can position stuff like that. I could also make the picture smaller if I want. And again, don't worry that it looks small, because when I actually create the presentation part of the space, you'll see that it will zoom right into that. Let me give you a clearer example. If I open my media files again, or open my media box again, I'm going to take my Netherlands photo. Looks like it's processing for some reason, I'm not sure why. But let's drag that in. Oh, I guess it's converting to a head-friendly format. Okay, it's ready. So I'm going to drag that in again. Now, that's much huger than my title, so I'm going to make it a lot smaller and move it under my title. And I know you can't see this stuff very clearly, but I'm keeping it small to make a point. In fact, I'm going to shrink down my France really, really small, because I want to show you what happens with a head once you start developing the presentation. So I'm going to drag the Eiffel Tower out, and I'm going to make that picture really small too. Okay, so we have something that looks like we almost can't even see it. Now, if I want to line up my title and my picture better, I can use the scroll wheel on my mouse to zoom in, because I want to be able to see the relationship of that to my title. I'm not seeing my title at all. What is going on? There it is. Okay. So there's my title. I can move it here. Both things are there. I will focus a little bit more on that when I get to spaces. But for now, I'm going to close this. I'm going to zoom out so you can see my space with 3 different elements on it. So it's sort of ready for stuff. I'm going to stop here and come back, and I'll show you importing the sound and changes you have to do with that. And then I'll start looking at how to create your actual scenes.